Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. So now, inshallah, we're going to discuss qasr from a different perspective. Okay? So, here it says here, أقسام القصر باعتبار الطرفين. Now, I told you before, there's a maqsoor and maqsoor alayh. So, as I said here, there's two concepts you have to remember here. One is sifa, one is mawsoof. Mawsoof here means the being, or you can say the subject. And mawsoof sifa doesn't mean mawsoof sifa, not man'ut. Sifa means a quality. Okay? So what we're saying here, if we go back to our previous examples, we have what? Muhammadun, and we're restricting him to what? Ma Muhammadun illa sorry, that's a mistake. Yeah, that's right. Muhammad, and you're saying well, he's only a what? Rasul. And the other example we have what? Uluhiyya, being a god. We see that's restricted to what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now if you look at this, who is the being in this one? Muhammad. Who's the being in this one? So Allah. So in one of them, we're restricting the being, meaning the mawsoof, to a quality. We're restricting Muhammad to risala. He's only a Rasul, not a God, or not eternal being. And the other one is uluhiyya. We're restricting being a God, we're restricting the sifa to one mawsoof.
The concept.
Yes. So in that aspect, you can have two types. So kullun minhuma, meaning minhuma refers to qasri haqiqi or qasri idafi, both of them. So each one of qasri haqiqi and qasri idafi can be divided into qasru sifatin ala mawsoof wa qasri mawsoofin ala sifa. Restricting a sifa to one mawsoof, that this sifa only occurs in one being. For example, la farisa illa aliyun. There's only one, what's a jockey, but it's one knight or one person who can ride a horse properly. Obviously, it's not realistic. Other people can ride a horse as well. It's like a claim. And a similar example of this would be what? La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Because what? We're restricting the quality of being a God to who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it can be divided to qasri mawsoofin ala sifatin. Now we do qasr. We restrict a mawsoof to one sifa. That this mawsoof only has one quality. For example, وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ. Muhammad is only a Rasul, nothing else. Do you understand? فَيَجُوزُ عَلَيْهِ الْمَوْتِ. Therefore, he can die. Do you understand? So we got what? قَصْرُ. So the first one is what? قَصْرُ صِفَةٍ عَلَى مَوْصُوفٍ. Restricting equality to one being. And قَصْرِ مَوْصُوفٍ عَلَى صِفَةٍ. Restricting the being to one quality. Do you understand the difference between two of them? Here? Are you following? Do you understand? Yeah?
So, just to clarify, so restricting quality to a being is the example for Allah.
Restricting the quality to one being. Restricting uluhiyya to Allah. That's وَقَصْرُ صِفَةٍ عَلَى مَوْصُوفٍ.
And restricting a being to a quality is the example.
وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ. Muhammad is only a Rasul, nothing else. Do you understand? Yeah? Let's go through a few examples, inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So before we move on to the examples, let's just run through it again. Okay? So if you have a sifa means what? A command, not command, but hukam, information, that kind of stuff. Not a person. Okay? If that is limited to one person, one being, what's that called? Mawsoof. So what's happened here? The sifa has been restricted to one mawsoof. It's called qasru sifatin ala mawsoofin. Basically means what? That this ruling of the sifa only applies to one thing. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay. And on the other hand, if you got one person, one being, one thing, a mawsoof, and that is what? That is confined to one sifa. It only has one sifa. Then it's called qasru mawsoofin ala sifatin. Okay? Let's study bit by bit. Okay? Let's look at an example. Okay? We have La ilaha illallah. What's happening here? Who can explain this to me? We have a sifa, which is what? Being God, which is called uluhiyya. Okay? Now this is restricted to what? A mawsoof, which is Allah. What's this going to be called? No? This one, not qasr mawsoof. What is it? We're restricting the sifa to one mawsoof. So this is what? Qasru sifatin ala mawsoofin. Because uluhiyya is only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What about this one? وَمَا مُحَمَّدٌ إِلَّا رَسُولٌ. Why are we saying Muhammad is only a messenger? So we have the Mawsuf is Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We are restricting it to what?
To being a messenger.
Being a messenger. To a sifa. This is called what? Qasr al-Mawsuf ala sifa. It's a bit challenging. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا مُبَشِّرًا وَنَذِيرًا. What's happening here? We have a ruling. أَرْسَلْنَاكَ ya irsaluka. So us sending you. Okay? So this us sending you is restricted to what hal? Tabshiran, tandir. To warn, to give glad tidings. This is what again? Qasr al-Mawsuf ala sifa. You following? Because us sending you is only in this condition. As a warner, as a way of glad tidings, not as one who can change people's hearts. وَإِنَّهُ مَفَاتِحُ الْغَيْبِ لَا يَعْلَمُهَا إِلَّا هُ. What's happening in here? So لَا يَعْلَمُهُ إِلَّا هُ.
The quality of sifa, the
ilm al-ghayb.
قصر
الصفة على موصوف. Very good. Because you're restricting the sifa of ilm al-ghayb to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ما كان إبراهيم يهوديا ولا نصرانيا ولكن كان حنيفا مسلما. قصر الموصوف على صفة. Very good. You have موصوف of Ibrahim, he's only a Hanif and a Muslim. قصر الموصوف على صفة. Good? You got examples?
Yes.
So this is the you have قصر الموصوف على صفة or قصر صفة على موصوف. Okay? Okay. سبحان الله بحمده سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك.